Okay, hey guys. Welcome to my first Let's Talk episode. Yeah, I already explained it in my past video. It's gonna be me talking about stuff that I don't really want to edit. Really, it's kind of more like a podcast thing on YouTube, except you're just gonna see my face. Feel free to click away and go on Tumblr or Twitter or something. But what I really want to talk to you about today is Eureka Seven. I have a few gripes with Eureka Seven because I finished it about 2 weeks ago, and it's a pretty long series. And I mean, looking back on it, the first 13 episodes pretty much are not needed at all. There is barely any character development. It is pretty much just filler episodes on filler episodes on filler episodes, and it's just like, look, this episode we're delivering this, yay! This episode we're delivering this, yay! And there was really no addition to the real storyline. And one thing I did notice was that the more. No. The one thing I noticed was that after each OP change, like the opening changing with the songs and the animation and all that type of stuff, was how much the story changed. At the start, the OP was so funky and catchy. I loved it. I loved it a lot. I would have been completely happy listening to that for the entire Eureka 7 experience because there was 3 times when I actually skipped that first OP. The second OP came in and I was like, yeah, okay, this is okay. I don't really mind. But it wasn't as good as the first, but it was still okay. Then the third OP came in and I was like, what is this? And the fourth came in and I was just like, Amazing Grace? What? And I happily skipped it every single time. But and I noticed as the OP changed, so did the story. So Eureka 7 started out really, really lighthearted. It was just a story about a 14-year-old kid, 10. He's probably 14, falling in love with this girl because that's what kids do these days, and she is really she has no emotion. She's like a Ray from Evangelion. Oh, I've forgotten how to say it. From Eva, and she's like a Ray, and like the girl from How to Use Suzumiya, they're just flat-faced, not emotional people. And you tend to like characters like that. You understand that they're different, they're weird, and that's their emotion. But no, she completely changes. And I mean, I don't know if there is a manga, and it went against the manga, like most animes do if the manga is still in production. They'll change the story just to finish off this arc they created. But Eureka was just, she changed way too quickly, and there are going to be spoilers in here, by the way. The explanation was, oh, she's trying to be a human girl, so she's going to get emotions and stuff, because that's what she wants to do. She wants to be a human girl, and the Nevosh wants to fly. It's just like, why? Why is this relevant to the storyline at all? And then there was a time and period where it was just a lovey-dovey, weird relationship between them two that was really uncomfortable for me to watch. It was just super fake, super unrealistic, and I didn't believe it at all. Major fact being that they're I don't know, 14 years old, and you can't really have any real romances when you're 14 years old. But it was just oh, Renton, oh, Eureka, oh, Renton, oh, Eureka, and we're just that flip back, reverse camera, all this, all that, all this, all that, and there was nothing behind it, and it was just boring, and it was just it wasn't even like those anime arcs most romance animes take, where it's oh, I like you, and oh, I like you, but I'm gonna blush whenever you talk, and act all, cute, stupid, awkward. No, it was full into this weird relationship that was not official but official at the same time, and then these freaking colourful aliens start popping out everywhere, and there was little to no explanation. Only just started to get that whole plot right at the end. And that's only because they talked about it about 3 or 4 times for my brain to actually click and go, oh, so they're supposed to live in harmony, but then they take over the human's body, and then what? And randomly they come out in waves and start eating everybody with their magical eyes and stuff, and I didn't get it. I really didn't get it. And I don't get the point to the plot. Like, okay, Eureka was the first one of these weird aliens that was a human, but then they created another one, which was that pink-haired girl. But Eureka was the first, and she can talk to the Neovosh. And, what? And there was so many what factors when I was watching it. And I just sat back and I was just like, why am I still watching this? And really the first reason why I started watching Eureka 7 was because I wanted to watch Eureka 7 OW, or Atlantic Ocean, I'm pretty sure that stands for. I wanted to watch that because I saw the animation and it looked beautiful, and it is streaming on Mad Men right now, and I would love to watch it. But getting through those 52 episodes, I'm just like, do I really want to watch it now? It's like that weird regret I've gotten right now. But there was just plot holes, and the characters were weird, and, okay, I'm gonna look her name up, because I forgot. I should have really, gotten characters up before. It'll come. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. God damn it. What's her name? Oh man. Oh man. This isn't working out. Okay. This might lead me somewhere. Talho. Talho. That's her name. Why did she cut her hair? Like, I liked her character design. I really did. But then she cut her hair and changed her clothes, and she became this new character. And honestly, it felt like she should have just been voiced by a different person, because it was at that point where her voice didn't match her body anymore. It was just like a voice actor quit, and they just said, well, you can do her voice as well. I don't care if you can tell if you can tell that you're doing this two different characters. It just annoyed me. Like, she could have just swapped her clothes and still kept the same hair. Hair is a big thing in anime. It is what distinguishes the character. And that is another thing that annoyed me with Eureka. She first had medium long hair, and she got sick and had short hair, and then even shorter hair. And then magically, she comes out of this lotus flower and she has long hair again. I mean, I was happy she had long hair, because short hair, she looked really, really weird. And it was just weird. But, overall, it's an okay series. I'm not regretting that I watched it. I'm just saying that while watching it, I would, grind my teeth and question, why am I watching this? What's the point? Do I have to? I guess I don't really have to. But, yeah, that's just a few gripes I had. I mean, it was a cool story. I don't usually watch Gundam-ish animes at all. Or kaijis or something. Like big thing animes. And, of course, in the first episode, I was like, I knew there were Gundams. I didn't know there were surfing Gundams, which it took a while for me to grasp. And I was just like, why do they have to surf? Do they have to have a board? Can they not just build the board into their wheels? Which, of course, was, fixed with Charles and her name might have been, but maybe I'm guessing wrong, Charles and someone. Which was fixed because they had theirs built in, a skirt on theirs, but I was like, why do they have to ride the waves? Why can't they just walk the waves? But I mean, I guess that's the waves are kind of like water, so I guess it's like saying walk on water, so, I mean, yeah, it was a good series. I regret watching some episodes. Some episodes are mostly filler. The real storyline doesn't kick in until about episode 20. Until then, it's just like, my name's Renton. I can't do anything. I'm a big baby and I cry a lot. And rah rah rah. Feel bad for me. That's pretty much the first 20 episodes. And Eureka being like, I have no feelings. Nifos is telling me that it's mad. All that kind of stuff. And then, yeah. But overall, it wasn't too bad. Not one of my favorites. I think Hummingbird's a bit slow right now. But I think I gave it like a score of probably, if I know my head, it's probably about 3.5 stars. But then again, when I rate stuff on Hummingbird, it's not me taking a chord of like animation and storyline. It's just general enjoyment. If I liked watching it, it'll get a 5. It doesn't mean it's a masterpiece if it's 5. It means I liked it. It means it's my favorite anime. Any anime with a 5 means it is my favorite, legit favorite. Like, there's no other way I can explain it. If it's a 5, it's my favorite. If it's a 4.5, it is my second favorite. And I have a lot of 4.5s because I enjoy a lot of anime. Like Guilty Crown and Kokoro Connect and Mirai Nikki and all those other ones. 4.5s because I love them. But yeah, this is just me talking it out. Punching a bit of a meat bag. You know, just getting out all my stress that I had while watching this because there was a lot of time wasted. It could have been condensed into a 26 episode anime if they just went and explained all this stuff about all those alien things. But they decided to take 30 episodes to actually introduce those. And apparently the world they're on is a second world. I didn't know that till like episode 40. But I mean, it's all good. And I think I'm going to end this video here. I really didn't know what to talk about on this video because I was going to talk about recent stuff, but then I realized that I kind of want to make a normal video. So yeah, Hummingbird, 3 stars, which is like 5 out of 10. So it's an acceptable anime. It's not a great anime, but it's still there, still watchable. If you have, what's that, 100 hours? No, not 100. If you have 26 hours spare, feel free. Have fun. The OP is probably the best part about it, and that skater vibe, and that underground, you know, guerrilla feel that the series has. But yeah, I'm backtracking and forward tracking on all my points, so I'm going to end this right here. Feel free to discuss it in the comments. I'd love to see you guys' reactions and stuff. And yes, I am wearing 2 singlets because it is summer, but it is also cold and it's nighttime. That is all I have to say. So yeah, chat with me in the comments. I'd love to see if you guys have watched it or if you have considered watching it. But if you've considered watching it, I've kind of spoiled it for you. So yeah, end of video.